So MetalloBio is an antimicrobials drug development company. It was founded in 2021 and it was built on the back of work done by the two co-founders, Dr. Kirsty Smitten and Professor Jim Thomas. The main problem we've got is that the drugs, the antibiotics that we take for granted are increasingly failing. They're just not working. And it's because there's been a massive overexposure to the bugs that we really need to treat with antibiotics.
Antimicrobial resistance is a major crisis and it's only getting worse. The estimates are that by 2050, if we do nothing to stem the tide of antimicrobial resistance, it will become the biggest killer of people globally. It will kill more people than cancer.
So a real shortage of these compounds that will actually treat infections. And the irony is, these are infections that can be cured.
Over the last few years, people have woke up to the fact that the conventional antibiotics are losing their effect. And if things aren't done by the mid-century, there's going to be likely to be tens of millions of deaths per annum.
We're doing a very different kind of chemistry, which doesn't involve what you'd call organic or natural chemistry. And that's a vast departure from what's been done before.
Well, we're looking at new paradigms for antimicrobials. So we're doing something that's really radically different. We're looking at metal-containing compounds as antimicrobial agents.
On top of that, these molecules can be tweaked and adjusted in a whole host of different ways. So we can create lots of variations around a core idea. And that's important because sometimes what works really effectively against one kind of bacterium is not quite so effective against another. So we're bringing that new chemistry and new capabilities around that chemistry to bear on the problem.
What's so great about the MetalloBio drugs is the testing that we've done so far indicates that they're active against a wide range of different multi-drug resistant pathogens.
The bacteria we are hitting really hard with these new compounds haven't seen these compounds before. They don't have any mechanisms inside them to defend themselves against these compounds.
Innovate funding is absolutely crucial for the foundation of the company. Without them, we wouldn't be standing here now talking.
That's just allowed us to do two things. One is move the science and technology forward at the pace it needs to move at. And the second thing is it's saved us from having to offer equity. It's just given us that propulsion, that movement into the R&D that we'd otherwise not have.
It's allowed us to really strengthen our university business collaboration. It's allowed us to progress the science and to learn some really fascinating things about the lead compounds.
Well, MetalloBio now has to take this impetus we've already got and then push it on. We have to now figure out whether we've got a compound or a series of compounds that are going to be drug-like. In other words, can we put them into a human being without damaging that human and yet still tackle the infections that we're aiming for?
Antibiotic resistance is a major global challenge. People are coming to the clinics more and more with infections that are really difficult to treat, if not impossible to treat. The advantage of MetalloBio's drugs is that so far we haven't found pathogens that are resistant to these drugs. They're effective against multi-drug resistant pathogens. So being able to get these through clinical trials and into the clinic will save lives.
This is truly needed. It's not a lifestyle drug. It's something we absolutely must have.